360 Electricians, welcome back. Back in the LA office with Rudy, the guy that told you, you show up on time and be willing to learn, and you could work with us on jobs like this. Hey, we're back here. If you guys remember several months ago, I'll play a little replay. Me and Rudy came to check this job out about 6 months ago, and that's how this thing works. You don't get your jobs right away. You want to make sure that you get your clients months, maybe even years before you're ready to work. And that way you're lining up your schedule. You're always going to have work. Rudy, what are we doing on this one?
Well, we have some apartment building, two apartment buildings right next to each other. We have retail stores in the bottom and apartments in the top.
We call that a mixed use here in California. For example, you can see the shopping center right across the street. It's going to have a shopping center below it, and then as you can see the apartment on the back of that, in this case, it'll be on top of it. We got 6 stories. We're here for a pre-con meeting. This job's about to get started. Stay tuned for more episodes as we teach you how we do these jobs, tips and tricks. Let's get into the video. So our client's a big developer and he's going to have multiple jobs. So right now they're renting that pole from the fence company, Nationwide and all these different companies. He asked me for us to put our own pole there so he doesn't have to pay the rental fees, because this is going to be a 1-year project. Plus he'll have that pole for the next project. He's a very conscious, cost-effective kind of guy, and we're going to take care of him. So we're here today. We're going to remove this pole. We're going to build our own pole. We're going to put it back into the same location and then get DWP, which is the utility here, to re-energize it. So a big challenge we're going to have here is, of course, we've got tons of shoring. That wall is being held by a lot of pylons. So those pylons, we need to get conduit and stub up really close to that wall. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge because we can't really dig that. We're going to have to get it dug out by the general contractor. Part of our contract, I know a lot of you guys across the country don't write that in, but we write no trenching deeper than 4 feet and 1 foot wide. So if we need to get a big conduit run there, let's just say for 5 4-inch conduits to feed our main panel, that's the job of the general contractor. The reason is we're in Southern California. Out in Montana, everybody's got a backhoe and big trucks and places to store them. Here in California, we don't. You can already see the equipment. It's already here. Why would we bring our own? This is going to be a super busy job site with the main street, no parking. Going to be a nightmare, guys. So you got to put that into your bid. You got to know how to do that. So this pre-con meeting, we're going to talk about that and make sure all of that is done for us before we get started. Okay, so pre-con meeting for me said 7. These guys said 9. We're just trying to clear that up right now. So another example of a Los Angeles job, the guys leave the equipment overnight. Look where they put the generator. Gonna be hard to steal that. Now, we won't even have a job box on this site because we're in Eagle Rock, not the best part of town. Actually, not the worst part, but if we leave job boxes here, they're gonna get stolen. When you do construction jobs like this, you gotta be prepared. Where are you gonna store your equipment? You can't be bringing it every single day on a truck. It's gotta be here. So most likely a container. I've had my guys, when the jobs are a little bit bigger and there's a parking lot, they will dig a hole, drop the container in there, and then cover it up with a little ramp, and that's how you would get in and out, and no one would ever know it's there. I've seen some crazy things here in Los Angeles. This one is just another example of what it's like to do construction in Los Angeles, California. So you notice those pylons going into the ground. That's, again, coming back to that situation where we have a lot of underground conduit work. The problem is I can't get past those pylons because it's a shoring wall. To do that, you really got to get creative. Rudy was saying that one of our guys has already looked at the plans. Our lead commercial electrician that's going to be on this project has already looked at the plans, and he said it's going to be a problem stubbing out on some of these PVCs. So we might end up having to run it through the deck. That might be a slight change. Not necessarily a change order, but if it's just as easy, I don't care. I usually won't even go to my client and let them know. But if it's going to be considerably harder, I'll bring them to the job site or when we're here on the pre-con meeting like today and tell them, hey, we've got a problem. We've got to do a change order. All right, I hope you subscribe. We are the only channel on YouTube and all social media that's helping you become an electrical contractor as an electrical contractor to level up with all my tips and secrets. Rudy, thanks for being here. We're going to get in our pre-con meeting. Don't forget to go to the website, www.the360electrician.com, and we will see you on the next one.